Have you ever had a dream that felt so real, so important, that you just knew it meant something? What if that dream made people jealous of you? This is the story of Joseph, a young man whose dreams took him from being his father's favorite to a slave, to a prisoner, and finally, to a powerful leader. Joseph was one of 12 brothers, part of a big and complicated family. But there was something different about him. His father, Jacob, loved Joseph more than all the others, and he didn't hide it. One day, Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful, colorful robe, a special coat that showed everyone he was the favorite. Now imagine how his brothers felt. They were already working hard in the fields, and now their younger brother gets special treatment. Their jealousy started to grow, but things got worse. Joseph began sharing his dreams. In one dream, he saw his brothers bowing down to him. In another, even his parents seemed to bow before him. Joseph didn't mean to brag, but that's how it sounded. And his brothers, they were furious. One day, Joseph's father sent him to check on his brothers while they were far from home. When they saw him coming, wearing that bright coat, they didn't see a brother. They saw someone they hated. They made a plan. At first, they wanted to kill him, but one brother stepped in and convinced them not to. Instead, they threw Joseph into a deep pit, alone, scared, and betrayed. Then something unexpected happened. A group of traders passed by, and Joseph's brothers made a shocking decision. They sold him, sold their own brother as a slave. Joseph was taken far away to Egypt. Meanwhile, his brothers lied to their father, showing him the torn coat and making him believe Joseph was dead. Back in Egypt, Joseph's life was anything but easy. He worked as a servant. He was falsely accused of something he didn't do, and he was thrown into prison. At this point, Joseph had every reason to give up, but he didn't. Even in prison, Joseph stayed faithful, stayed hopeful, and used his gift to interpret dreams. One day, the king of Egypt had troubling dreams. No one could explain them, but someone remembered Joseph, so Joseph was brought out of prison. Standing before the king, Joseph explained the dreams. 7 years of abundance were coming, followed by 7 years of famine. And then Joseph did something bold. He offered a plan: store food during the good years so people would survive the bad years. The king was so impressed that he gave Joseph an incredible responsibility. Just like that, Joseph went from prisoner to one of the most powerful leaders in Egypt. Years later, the famine hit. And guess who came to Egypt looking for food? Joseph's brothers. They didn't recognize him, but Joseph recognized them. This was the moment. He could take revenge. He could make them suffer like he had. But instead, Joseph chose something powerful. He chose forgiveness. He revealed who he was. His brothers were terrified, but Joseph said something unforgettable. What you meant for harm, God used for good. Joseph saw the bigger picture. All the pain, all the betrayal, it led to saving lives, including his own family. And in that moment, the broken family was restored. Joseph's story reminds us of something important. Life doesn't always go the way we expect. People may hurt us. Things may feel unfair. But your story isn't over. What looks like a setback might be setting you up for something greater. And sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is forgive.